Good morning, Jennifer Deep Stratton here with Family Co. And today I have a message for those of you who are parents. And especially if you have small children or children in elementary school or middle school, and you might be struggling in your marriage, and if you might even be thinking about a divorce. And the reason I thought of this morning is because I was just thinking about my former husband, who is the father of my 10-year-old son, or our 10-year-old son, and I was just thinking about how much I appreciate him. Today's the last day of fourth grade for our 10-year-old, and he's going to be taking our son and his friend to the beach after school and out to the movies tonight. And I was just thinking about how great it is that he's an involved dad, and also he's really a partner of mine and my husband. We really, we spent part of Father's Day together, all of us, and it wasn't always that way. When we were going through the hard time in our marriage, there were about 3 years where I was just miserable. I couldn't figure out how to make myself happy. And nothing I did seemed to work. And it just seemed like I was making things worse and worse, and I couldn't figure out how to make it better. And there got to a point when I started to think about getting a divorce, and it was horrible because I felt like I was choosing between my child and my family and my own happiness. It really seemed like I was either going to have my child and my family or my own happiness. And that, neither option really looked good. They were both horrible. And so I was miserable and paralyzed and didn't know what to do. And so what I wanted to say to you is that if you find yourself in that position or in that place, that you will get through it. It's so amazing. We never know what life holds for us when we're on our journey, and sometimes it doesn't make any sense. And I'll tell you, when I was in that blackest of night in my life, I remember thinking to myself, I am not leaving this relationship until I learn what it is that I am here to learn from being in this relationship. And I stayed and stayed. Even when I wanted to leave, I stayed because I wanted to learn what the lesson was. I didn't want to repeat it. And what I finally realized, for me, my lesson was that I needed to learn how to make myself happy. I learned that I couldn't change him, and that all of the things I was doing to try to change him was actually making myself unhappy, was making him unhappy, and that there was nothing I could do to have him be different that would make me happy, that my own happiness is up to me. So that was my lesson. I don't know what your lesson is in your situation, but I invite you to take a look and see what could be the lesson that is coming to you. What is the life lesson? What is the spirit lesson? What are you here to learn inside that relationship? And in doing that, you might find that it's a lot easier to be in that situation, even though it's unpleasant and uncomfortable, that there is some greater lesson there. So I just wanted to give that to you today, and I just want you to know that I'm with you. I love you, and you will get through this. Okay, that's all I had for today. I love you. Bye for now.